know your voice. That's what we're doing at PMI. Not only that, DJ Hillary, my partner for today's event.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Band, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we're so glad to be here to be a part of this celebration of the Cordillera region Festival of Festivals. The best festivals of the Cordillera. Tapakan tayo ang ating Cordillera.
That is right.
Mag-happy Cordillera.
Correct. And as you said, this is a wonderful day, and as always do here in the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region, we always start things and we always are at catalyst for new things and new programs here, of course, in the Cordillera.
That's right. Thank God for a beautiful. We hope that it will keep up like this, at least until all of our performances will be shown today. Well, as you already said it then, ito nga, DOT Park, maraming salamat po. And of course, for showcasing this rich heritage and culture of our region. And of course, today we will all witness a beautiful display of colors, of culture, signaling the recovery of our. Yes, ayan. So tuloy-tuloy po natin ang mabuting mga gawain natin at ang pag-aalaga natin sa isa't isa.
Definitely, and as you mentioned, we are very glad that we are starting to be powered here in the Cordilleras. And today's event is actually organized by the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region, in cooperation with the provinces of Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, and of course the city of Baguio. This is a celebration of victory and cultural reawakening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever 2022 Cordillera Festival of Festival Shows! Wow! I can feel the energy in the place right now, and I'm very much excited for everything that we're going to be witnessing coming from the different provinces here in the Cordillera Administrative Region.
That is right, Ben. Nangangamoy flower festival na ba sa Pep? Nangangamoy Adivay na kasi sa Benguet.
Oo naman yan!
Kati-kati na kami mag-vlogger sa Cordillera. I'm sure kayo rin, sabi nila, mahirap ngayon dahil inflation. Pero ang taga-Cordillera, pasyal pa rin.
Definitely. And I like it whenever they say, sabi nga nila, dito, we have to find ourselves here in the wonderful mountains of Cordillera.
That's right. Well, of course, we'd like to thank our leaders right here already. Partner, please join me right here at the center.
Of course.
As we thank the acting city mayor of Baguio City today, Vice Mayor Faustino Olawan, sir, please rise. There he is. Thank you very much for your presence. Of course, the beautiful wife of our loving Congressman, Mrs. Salgo. Madam, thank you very much for your presence.
We also have Councilor Lilia Farinas and Councilor Benny Bumogao joining us today.
Thank you very much. Councilor Leandro Yamot Jr., sir. And Councilor Vladimir Cayabas.
Also present and joining us today are Councilors Isabelo Cusalan, Councilor Lulu Tabanda, and of course, Councilor Levy Orcales.
Thank you so much for your presence. We got our friends all the way from the land down under.
Oh yes.
Pushpinder Sharma. Sir, please rise. Shamlal Sharma and Fahad Khan.
I like the accent when you said that. I really appreciate it. Of course, we also want to acknowledge the presence of our delegation coming from Abra. We have Mayor Edmar Crisostomo of Laga and Abra. Vice Mayor Apolinar B. Molina Sr.
We have as well Councilor Louis Layo. Thank you, sir.
Of course, we have Mr. Marsman Dagio.
Councilor Eileen Parado.
And Councilor Rumboyo Farinas Jr.
We're so grateful for the presence of Miss Rebecca Mamba of Apayao.
Of course, coming from the province of Benguet, Governor Melcher Diclas and Mr. Eleazar Diclas or Carias.
Do we have our leaders from Ifugao? Please rise.
To be recognized, our guests from Ifugao, the car director, Attorney Apayao Say.
We have here as well. Wow, thank you very much. Ang daming delegation ng NCID. Maraming salamat. DTI Car Director Juliet Lucas and OIC ARD Samuel Gallardo.
Of course, we have the DOST Car Director Nancy Bangkok.
Test the Car Director Horacio Ferreira Jr. and ARD Jimay Dawaten.
DNR Car Director Ralph Pablo.
DILG Car Director Arceli San Jose.
Dole Car Director or ARD Emerito Naray.
And thank you very much for your love and support our associates for today, Cafeteria by DTI Car.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this will not be possible without the initiatives of the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region, headed by the wonderful, ever-dynamic and energetic Regional Director, Jovi Gadonga. Let's give her a warm round of applause.
Thank you, Madam, for all these bright ideas and bringing us all together right here in the Cordillera. Your entire team, the whole region is here today.
And you know what,
celebrating.
partner? This event is not going to be possible, of course, without the participation of the different provinces and the different contingents. So once again, let me have a roll call right now. As we call the provinces, the contingents, and the participants, I want to hear you make some noise and make some sound. Once again, let us hear it from the province of Abra. Wonderful.
Area Abra daw doon, ha? Ayan na, taga Apayao!
Wow, I can hear them right here. And of course, the delegates and the contingents coming from the province of Benguet. Oh, that's loud.
Nakaduki Benguet na ta, Siyempre, ang ating host city for today, napaka-chill and warm at the same time. The people of Baguio. Alata kayo ba?
Of course, we'd also want to acknowledge those representatives coming from Kalinga. Wow, there's not much of them here too.
I know, from the world famous rice terraces, Ifugao!
Woohoo! Wow, you can hear it all the way from there. We've also got the representatives coming from Mountain Province. Oh, there they are.
Ala, naabak sa Bagyo kayo mga temporary sikinat at idak. Thank you. Okay. Nagadun tayo ah.
That is correct. That is correct.
Importante, adapte tayo amin to represent Cordillera ah. Okay, so of course, as we work to the road of progress and recovery, of course, we'd like to celebrate life and of course, the beautiful things that was and that will be right here in the Cordillera Administrative Region. How about we invite our DOT Car Director of the region, Ma'am Jovi Gadongan, to welcome, of course, all of our guests and for this ritual of our toast. A toast that will be defined in a few. Madam, please join us right here up on stage. We'd like to invite our Regional Director of DOT Car, Ma'am Jovi Gadongan, ushered in.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Ma'am Jovi Gadongan a warm round of applause.
Together with the acting mayor for Faustino Aloe, Ma'am Solco, Governor Diclas, Mayor Apolinar, Mr. Franklin Odsey of the Provincial Administrator, Board Members Joseph Ronda, all of our dignitaries, our guests, right here also friends from Australia, the City Councilors of Baguio, all the leaders of Ifugao, Kalinga, the Mountain Province, please join us here up on stage. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's repeat that list. Join us here in front. Jovi Gadongan, Acting Mayor Faustino Loan, Mrs. Soldo, Governor Diclas, Mayor Apolinar Molina,
Mr. Franklin C. Odsey and the Provincial Administrator, Board Member Joshua P. Fronda, Board Member Ricardo M. Acedo Jr., and of course, Sir Ezra Gomez. our directors from the different agencies, we invite you to please join us up here in front.
Director Lucas, Juliet Lucas, Attorney Atanasio Addo,
DOSUCAR Director Nancy Banton. And once again, we would like to request the presence of all regional directors and representatives of the different offices and agencies. Please join us here in front for our ceremonial toast.
we have to squeeze in right here up on stage. Please join us. Vice Mayor, please move a little here on this part, sir, so that we can have, and may we move forward as well, sir. Thank you.
A toast is a tradition that began centuries ago. It is a ritual in which a drink is taken as an expression of honor or goodwill. Here in the region, as a tradition, a bowl of tapoy, also known as native rice wine, was passed among people, manifesting merriment and camaraderie.
Good morning, Cordillera. May I express my sincerest appreciation for every soul present today at this significant gathering, the historic celebration of the first ever Cordillera Festival of Festivals. This event signifies the reawakening of our culture in the Highlands, characterized by opulence and authenticity. It transcends our unyielding unity and genuine cooperation. This very event reminds us of the beautiful tapestry made from different strands of color and material, yet each contributes to the overall aesthetic of the weaved artistic textile. We are not the melting pot of mere cultures, rather we are the melting pot of unadulterated, enduring, and edifying cultural heritages. With that, I reckon a toast for the oneness in our spirit and vision, a toast for the brighter future that illuminates the path created for our shared efforts, a toast for a successful, impactful first celebration of Cordillera Festival of Festivals.
And now we witness the ceremonial toast as we all unite as one. Cordillera! Here's to Cordillera!
Cheers! Yan po isang maagang pampainit. Tuloy po natin yan mamaya. Yan, no? Kasi mag-inaw na daw po kasi. Di ba mag-inaw na po, Ate?
Parang gusto ko tuloy tanungin, partner, kamusta, kinaya ba nila?
I'm sure, konti lang yan. Marami kasi ng event na dadaluan ngayong araw. Sabado ngayon at ang daling event ngayon. So maraming salamat po. Thank you very much to all of our leaders.
Thank you so much to all our honored guests. And, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome us, may we request our Honorable Vice Mayor Faustino Oloan to please stay here on stage as he gives his welcome remarks.
How about a big round of applause to our acting mayor for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, ma'am. Good morning, to the people of the Cordillera. Piyat tayo, tiyatidog. I'm very much honored to welcome you all to the city of Baguio for this once-in-a-lifetime event, the Cordillera Festival of Festivals. I know that most of us have waited for this opportune time when we can celebrate again our festivals minus the lockdown and restrictions. Now we are all together in one of Baguio City most iconic park, Malcolm Square, bringing the festivals all together so the public could have a glimpse of exciting and spirited activities. With a great excitement, I would like to especially welcome our contingents who will later perform the patented dances and performances that we can only see if we visit their respective provinces directly. We welcome the Abra contingents. Palakpakan natin rin sila. To present the Laga Festival, the Apayao contingents to present the Siam Festival, the Benguet contingents to present the Adivay Festival, the Ifugao contingents to present Gutad Ad Ifugao, the Kalinga contingent to present the Budong Festival, the Mountain Province present the Laga Festival, and of course, of very own contingent to present Baguio's Panagbenga Festival. May I especially commend the Department of Tourism, course headed by Joey Ganungan, the Cordillera Administrative Region, for initiating this event in the name of tourism recovery. We missed having these festivals during the lockdown because we were unable to gather and celebrate due to the pandemic. With the confidence in our people's resiliency and readiness in various destinations, and with restrictions lifted, you are here today to demonstrate the strong cultural bond that you as people have manifested and shared over the years since time immemorial. We recognize the beautiful colors, unique dances, and meaningful stories expressed in songs and chants as uniquely Filipino. We share our joy with you. The Cordillera Festival of Festivals show is very timely because this is the time when we demonstrate to the Philippines and the rest of the world that we are now ready for tourism. Learning from our past, but looking forward to a brighter future. Congratulations to everyone for rising to the challenge of the time as one people. We will fully recover and freely celebrate our respective festivals once more. Matago-tago tayo amin. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much for your wonderful message. Our acting mayor for today, Vice Mayor Faustino Oloan. Thank you very much, sir. More power to you. And of course, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Abra delegates, the wife of our mayor, Madam Kimberly Crisologo, is also joining us today together with Miss Eileen Parado. Thank you so much, Mr. Romblonio Farinas Jr. Vice Mayor Apolinar Molina, and SB member Louis Lyle. Thank you for joining.
Yes, of course, and we would also want to acknowledge the presence of our City Tourism Officer, Engineer Alec Mapalo. Thank you so much for coming today. And of course, once again, thank you so much, Vice Mayor Oloan. Now, may we once again invite on stage our Regional Director, Jovi Ganoan, to present the message of the Department of Tourism Secretary Maria Esperanza Cristina Garcia Frasco. Director Jovi.
Palakpakan po natin si Ma'am Jovi, mga kaibigan. Thank you.
Morning once again. On behalf of the Department of Tourism, I would like to extend our appreciation to the people of the Cordillera and the local government units of Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, and the City of Baguio for their cooperation, without which this celebration of Cordillera Festival of Festivals would not have been possible. Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco would have wanted this message on her behalf. It warms my heart to know that the Cordillera region, the country's gateway to northern Luzon's natural wonders, with a distinct culture and colorful traditions of the Cordillera's indigenous peoples, has banded together to promote culture and heritage through a showcase of the region's premier and iconic highlights of festivals and events. As the country's new administration marked its 100th day in office, the Department of Tourism is focusing on a whole of government approach to tourism in order to improve the overall tourist experience, diversify tourism products through multi-dimensional tourism, and maximize domestic tourism. Certainly, the Cordillera Festival Show is an impactful and exciting event that is perfectly aligned with the Department of Tourism's goal of inclusive, participatory, and sustainable tourism. I wish that in the future, I could physically join the people of the Cordilleras and participate in the major festivals held in the vibrant provinces of Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, including Baguio City. I will undoubtedly join you soon to witness your dances and songs, your chants about life and good harvest, your simple way of life rooted in love for fellow Cordillerans and respect for Mother Nature. We will travel together to your tourism destinations to collaborate and galvanize our partnership in order to build a stronger, more resilient, and dynamic tourism industry. Together, we will reintroduce the incomparable Cordillera festivals to the country and to the world, generating interest and pride in place and culture. Again, congratulations to the people of the Cordilleras for this celebration of the region's resiliency and unity that took us through the pandemic. Again,
Agaman po ninyo, ang Jovi Ganoan, thank you very much to the Legal Team Regional Director for a sustainable and of course an excellent festival of festivals, the first ever for this year after the pandemic. Thank you very much, I would like to acknowledge as well the Chief PO of the Office of Public Affairs and Advocacy with staff and delegates of the national media, Mr. Edwin Martinez.
And of course, we also want to acknowledge the Chief of Panagbenga Festival Foundation Incorporated, Ma'am Evangeline Pino. Welcome. All right. I believe that we are all ready to start the celebration of victory and cultural reawakening. Ladies and gentlemen, let us witness a showcase of a rich heritage and culture as we witness a visual and cultural display of colors in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cordillera Festival of Festivals Show!
And it now begins. From Abra, the Laga Festival. The Laga Festival is a celebration of the town's abundance of bamboo and its products. Held every second week of March, the Laga Festival is relatively new compared to the other festivals of Abra. It has grown in popularity because of the activities of the celebration. The Ilocanos and the Tinggen's culture is highlighted through songs, dances, and their unique bamboo products. It is also a microcosm of the Abreñan Kawayan Festival. The Laga dancers' performance focuses on the celebrated bamboo plants abundant in the province of Abra and the unique products that the local produce from it. Laga, which is the local term for weaving, allowed many families to be the source of their livelihood by creating and selling various bamboo products. Lagayan, being a melting pot of cultures of the Tinggians and Ilocanos, as well as an emerging tourist destination in the province of Abra, will bring the Laga Festival right here in Baguio City for the Festival of Festivals of the Cordilleras. Today, the performers will show the way of making bamboo products that continues to change their lives for the better and the importance of preserving their culture through dance and music for generations to come.
the province of Apayao.
Once again, let's give it up for Abra's Laga Festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the province of Apayao, the Siam Festival. The Siam Festival is Apayao's grandest festival in celebration of its founding anniversary, highlighted by various activities that include sports competition, Panagbenga indigenous games, street dancing, musical and dance contests, agro-industrial trade fair and tourism exhibit, and finally, the search for the loveliest Dayag de Apayao. The festival is a half-month-long celebration highlighted by sports fest, agri-tourism, trade fair and exhibit, float parade, cultural street dance contest, indigenous games, and the search for Dayag de Apayao.
Wala na? Yung kanina, pagkain.
Siam, featuring the Piña Festival, is a Thanksgiving festival of a bountiful harvest as Puntos, one town, one. Ladies and gentlemen, the Siam Festival from the province of Apayao.
And now, from the province of Benguet Adivay Festival. Adivay is the story of the forefather Takboman or Lakboman and his lovely wife who lived in a trouble-free environment. Very soon, the wife gave birth to multiple prolific women that rapidly multiplied in number and spread around Benguet. The land was endowed with minerals such as gold, silver, and copper gathered in the riverbanks and under. While the surface grows, the aromatic kintoman rice and varied fresh vegetables and forages of herds of livestock, Takboman's daughter grow their hair to hide their faces as a symbol of modesty and finesse. They adorn themselves with gems like gold trinkets, and after some time, the siblings long to bond with each other, which is called Adivay. The Adivay Festival is done with the exchanging pleasantries and partaking in meat, root crops, and drinks. Often, the celebration lasts from dusk till dawn and dusk through chants and dancing. After some time, they share their food, resources, and land with other villages and tribes. That made their land more abundant and productive. Adivay was elevated to a higher level of giving thanks to the giver of source of everything, called Kabunya.
Oh, Pak Dio kita bangunin. Adivay ni Adivay. Ere. Kaping gitan kapaknangan. Hamon ko'y nakaakan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the province of Benguet for the Adivay Festival.
From Ifugao, we've got Gutad Ad, Ifugao. The Gutad Ad Ifugao is an annual cultural festival of the province of Ifugao. This cultural celebration is conducted with a primordial goal to promote, protect, preserve, and perpetuate the indigenous knowledge systems and practices, also known as the IASP of the Ifugao people. Moreover, this grand event of the province serves as a venue to promote camaraderie and foster unity between and among the people of Ifugao. Gutad is an Ifugao word which is a segment of the prestige rights. The Ifugao elite or aristocracy called Kalinga are the eligible class in the Ifugao society that can perform this kind of rites. The Gutad rites signifies the statement that the host family belongs to the wealthy class. The Gutad Ad Ifugao is a celebration culminating with the conduct of the Punhidaan. This is where all the people attending the celebration share a common public pledge. After this week-long celebration, it is anticipated with much hope that we rekindle the common aspiration to preserve our culture and collectively move forward for the attainment of an inclusive growth.
Today's performance will start with a depiction of a harvest of the rice variety, or the Tinawon rice, the Ifugao heirloom rice. The Munbatok or rice harvester will chant the hudhud while harvesting. The hudhud is performed by the lead chanter or called the Munhawe, and being supported by the Munapuy or choristers. The hudhud is a story that is being chanted. The story conveys the exploits, romance, adventures, and industry of Ifugao legendary characters. The harvesters will chant the hudhud until they finish harvesting the matured Tinawon rice. The hudhud chant, this performs will strike the depiction of a harvest of the rice variety, or the Tinawon rice, the Ifugao heirloom rice. The Munbatok or the rice harvesters will chant the hudhud while harvesting. The hudhud is performed by the lead chanter or called the Munhawe, and being supported by the Munapuy or the choristers. The hudhud is a story that is being chanted. The story conveys the exploits, romance, adventures, and industry of Ifugao legendary characters. The harvesters will chant the hudhud until they finish harvesting all the mature Tinawon rice. This performance will start with a depiction of a harvest of the rice variety, or the Tinawon rice, the Ifugao heirloom rice. The Munbatok or rice harvesters will chant the hudhud while harvesting. The hudhud is performed by the lead chanter or called the Munhawe, and being supported by the Munapuy or choristers. The hudhud is a story that is being chanted. The story conveys the exploits, romance, adventures, and industry of Ifugao legendary characters. The harvesters will chant the hudhud until they finish harvesting all the matured Tinawon rice. The hudhud is performed by the lead chanter or called the Munhawe, supported by the Munapuy or called the choristers. The hudhud is a story that is being chanted. The story conveys the exploits, romance, adventures, and industry of Ifugao legendary characters. This is a Bitangok dance. In this presentation, the two dancers will present the traditional wealthy Ifugao society, this dance is inclusive to the members of the wealthy class. While the host couple are dancing, the Ropak or oratorical statement of blessing is delivered by an anonymous or Ifugao elder. The content of this Ropak is for the couple to have many children, that they will gain more wealth, that they will be happy and live a meaningful long life. The two dancers will represent the traditional wealthy Ifugao couple who sponsors the Gutad Ad. The two dancers will perform the Ifugao dance of nobility, called the Pitango or Kabat dance, with the gumpies of the same name with the dance. While the host couple are dancing, the gopak or oratorical statement of blessing is delivered by an anonymous or elder. The content of this gopak is for the couple to have many children, that they will gain more wealth, that they will be healthy and live a meaningful long life. Gopak or oratorical statement of blessing is delivered by an anonymous or Ifugao elder. The content of this gopak is for the couple to have many children, that they will gain more wealth, that they will be healthy and live a meaningful long life. In the Ifugao society, this dance is exclusive to the members of the wealthy class. This presentation, the two dancers will represent the traditional wealthy Ifugao couple who sponsors the Gutad Ad. The two dancers will perform the Ifugao dance of nobility, called the Pitango or Kabat dance, with the drum beats of the same name with the dance. In the Ifugao society, this dance is exclusive to the members of the wealthy class. While the host couple are dancing, the gopak or oratorical statement of blessings is delivered by an anonymous or called the elder. The content of this gopak is for the couple to have many children, that they will gain more wealth, that they will be healthy and live a meaningful long life. The Dinuya dance. After the performance of the host couple, this is followed by the performance of the Dinuya dance or community dance. All performers can join the dance. This dance can as well as be interrupted by a gopak. The gopak or the elder delivering the gopak will give his blessings to all the dancers, that they will be healthy, they will have many children, and they will get wealthy, so that someday soon they can contact or sponsor a Gutad, so that they will invite the villagers and other guests from other communities from far and wide. After the dances, the performers will defeat the villagers going home from a Gutad celebration by having their address of the performance. Dinuya dance. After the performance of the host couple, this is followed by the performance of the Dinuya dance or community dance. All performers can join the dance. This dance, as well as being interrupted, a gopak. The gopak or the elder delivering the gopak will give his blessings to all the dancers, that they will be healthy, they will have many children, they will get wealthy, so that someday soon they can also contact or sponsor a gopak, so that they will invite all the villagers and other guests from other communities from far and wide. The Mungapa or the elder delivering the gopak will give his blessings to all the dancers, that they will be healthy, they will have many children, and they will get wealthy, so that someday soon they can conduct or sponsor a Gutad so that they will invite the villagers and other guests from other communities from far and wide. After the dances, the performers will depict the villagers going from a Gutad celebration by having their address of the performance. That's the Binduya dance. After the performance of the hot couple, this is followed by the performance of the Binduya dance or community dance. All performers can join the dance. This dance can as well as be interrupted by a gopak. The mungkupa or the elder delivering, the gopak will give his blessings to all the dancers that they will be healthy, they will have many children, and they will get wealthy so that someday soon they can also conduct or sponsor the time so that they will invite all the villagers and other guests from other communities far and wide. After the dances, the performers will depict the villagers going home from the Gutad celebration by having their address of the performance. All performers can join the dance. This dance can as well as be interrupted by a gopak. This is the Binduya dance. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Gutad Ad, Ifugao.
And right now, we've got Kalinga with the Budong Festival. Forging relationships, resolving conflicts, and fostering peaceful coexistence. The Budong is the annual festival of the province of Kalinga that showcases their unique culture. Kalinga, they say, was once the land of the fiercest headhunters of the north. And yet, since time immemorial, our forefathers practiced the strategy of peace and justice through an indigenous judicial system we call the Budong. The Kalingas are one of the very few remaining tribes of the Philippines who still actively practice the Budong system up to this day. The Budong is a unique social, cultural, and economic institution conceived and painstakingly developed through the centuries out of a need for collective security, which is the basis for binding viable communities, which sprung from their ardent desire to live in peace and social security, and with the belief of advancing towards economic prosperity and social stability if peace is achieved. It also promotes the development and preservation of a cultural heritage that speaks of a distinctive ethnic identity. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the province of Kalinga with the Budong Festival.
ika'y sa kakabsat, dito'y Cordillera. Insinali dumaay, insinali dumaay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the province of Kalinga for the Budong Festival.
Ay ano tamo Cordillera. From the heart of the Cordillera, we bring you the Laga Festival, where we gather to share food and wine and showcase heritage, tradition, and the ever-evolving culture of the people of the mountains. Today, we present to you the season of the Chinakon, the first planting season of the people of Bontoc and its rituals and traditions, where after the first cropping, families of the same clan come together for inana or rest and ask lumawi for a bountiful harvest. Ato members then go to a nearby mountain and perform the manerwak, a ritual to call the rain, while the elders recite prayers beseeching lumawi to send rain to the water and to rise the paddies. Men bring out the libkan and the women thresh out the rice grains while chanting prayers. These grains will be pounded in the lusong in preparation for the finale of the Ato activities, which is the Pasukoy. People gather in the Ato to feast and beat the gongs, dancing, singing, praying, and drinking, while women give out tobacco and lace to gong players. This cooperative efforts of the community enhances the spirit of Ugugfu and promotes unity amongst the Bontocs. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Mountain Province.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mountain Province with the Laga Festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Panagbenga Festival from Baguio City. Through time, Baguio has grown into a multifaceted city with various stories of people, making it a melting pot of culture, arts, and perspectives. Panag-ani is a presentation of the story of commonality among the people from different walks of life. Baguio has been known as a city of hard work and abundance, with fruitful results coming from collaborated effort, and upon its fruition is celebrated together. Umali Kayo serves as the locals' invitation of help and camaraderie to the neighborhood throughout the process, from planting to harvesting. Amidst the arduous acts of sowing, replanting, cultivating, and waiting as the crops grow, the result is a sweet harvest from the months of mere hope and preparation. It is a story of coming together, resiliency, and hope that is receivable, shareable, sustainable, and above all, irretrievable. Ladies and gentlemen, Panagbenga from the city of Baguio.
Ya. Gimana nak?
Ayan. Nakalaipak pa naman. Ya, naka-brace on. Iman yan. Bagsak ako.
gentlemen,
the
Panagbenga Festival from Baguio City!
Wow, who wouldn't be proud to be a Filipino? The rich culture and the vibrant community recognizes how diverse yet united we are. We are Filipinos and we are proud Cordillerans.
Indeed, we are proud because tayong mga Pilipino nananalig sa Diyos.
Tayong mga Pilipino, tumitindig kahit kapos.
Tayong mga Pilipino sumusugod, lumulusob at kahit kailan hindi patataob.
Tayong mga Pilipino, nagmamahalan tayo.
At tayong mga Pilipino nagmamalasakit sa kapwa Pilipino.
Again, we would like to welcome back our participants from the provinces of Abra,
Apayao,
Benguet,
Ifugao,
Kalinga,
Mountain Province,
and Baguio City. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give way to our performers, and together with the St. Louis University Glee Club, let's all witness tayong mga Pilipino.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give a round of applause for the SLU Glee Club.
Together with all the provinces of the city region of the Cordilleras, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Cordillera
Festival of Festivals Show 2022. And once again, we would like to acknowledge the provinces that have joined us in this event. Of course, the province of Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, and Baguio City. Once again, we would like to ask all our participants to please stay as we still have the program running at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, who are in the house right now, can we hear you give a more round of applause to all our participants this morning?
Wow, the first ever, and we hope this is not going to be the last. We're looking forward to more and more celebrations, these kinds of festivals. Of course, we have to support each festival as they happen in each province.
That is correct. And once again, of course, to all the participants who are here, thank you so much. And we so highly appreciate everybody for coming today.
That's right, and of course, at this point, we invite again on stage the Regional Director of DOT CAR, Director Jody Garongan, to award the certificates of appreciation to our presenters. Well, let's say all of the representatives, the participants from each province, together with all of those who presented, lahat po ng mga sumayaw at nag-present ngayong umaga. Thank you very much, Ma'am Joby, for joining us here up on stage. And we would like to read, of course, the content of this certificate of appreciation presented, of course, in recognition for the support and participation during the Cordillera Festival Show 2022, showcasing, first off, the province of Abra for the Laga Festival.
Held on October 15, 2022 at Baguio State, Baguio City, Kalinga Budong, of course, it is currently signed by the Regional Director. And like I advised there, Apayao Say,
Congrats po!
And of course, our performers from Abra. Thank you very much.
next award, certificate of appreciation, is presented to the province of Apayao in recognition of their continued support and participation during the Cordillera Festival Show 2022 showcasing the Silent Festival.
Of course, right here up on stage, please join us, Mr. Rebecca Alba, Mr. Don John Fronda, and Ms. Jenny Claire Ilan.
Certificate of Appreciation is hereby presented to the City of Baguio in recognition of their continuing support and participation during the Cordillera Festival Show showcasing the Panagbenga Festival.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. Trying to stay strong and fake
finally, we present the same certificate of appreciation to the City of Baguio for presenting the Panagbenga Festival.
And for Baguio Say, may we call on Engineer Alec Mapalo and Mrs. Maribit Makadaeg. Of course, our acting mayor is already here up on stage. Mambansi Paino as well. Mr. Ethan Andrew Ventura. So much once
Thank
again.
you so much.
We'd like to thank as well our events team for doing such a great job.
And once again, we also want to thank and acknowledge Sir Shamlas Sharma, Pushpinder Sharma, and Fahad Khan, our special guests from Austria.